my fellow crafters, and welcome back to Inspiration for Cards. My name is David and welcome to my channel. Today I'm not going to be making a card, but I'm going to be playing with something new. It's exciting. We just recovered barely from the Christmas release last month, but that was Christmas in July, which was Christmas Lives Here from the Planner Essential Dies. But now I'm going to share something exciting with you. So without any further ado, let's dive in and see what I have on my desk. Because what I have here is something you already know. Yeah, it's the photo pocket pages. And we know them. They fit perfectly in your planner. It's the pocket pages. Sorry for the glare, guys, but the lights and plastic, that doesn't work, but we got to deal with it. Because you're going to see more of them this video. But the pocket pages, they are fantastic to work with if you want to if you have a lot of pictures or you want to make quick pages in your planner. It's fantastic. And then Esther, smart as she is, she came up with this idea saying, okay, the mat layers that fit in there are these sizes. These are the sizes in centimeters, because the sizes that are on here, it's slightly bigger actually. So yeah, they fit in bigger. So she gave us the measurements, so that was easy, write them on here, but that was a lot of work. Now, Esther is brilliant because what she did, she designed a die set specifically for these pocket pages. Yes. Now, by the time I'm filming this, let me check. No, I still don't have an answer because I don't know the names of the sets, but I will link them below as soon as I know the names, so that will be fine. Look at that. These are fantastic. These are sets that fit the pocket dies with some embellishment, matte layers, everything is in here. So, and it's for all the different sets. So what I'm going to be doing this video is show you basic sets, basic pages, just to show you what the sets look like if you use them in your pocket pages. And then in a future video, I will of course do more elaborate things in them. But for now, I'm just going to show you what this whole collection means. So I'm going to put these to the side, and that's it. So hello, there I am. So I've cut out the matte layers already out of black cardstock, and as you can see, it's got a small edge, a small decorative edge. Now in black you don't see it that much, however if they are in the pockets you do see them. But I can imagine if you do them in different color paper and you add the pages, that will really jump out. So I've got all my planner pages, my pocket pages ready, and I'm going to use some paper from Reminiscence, the book 3. I'm lucky enough that I still have it, so that's what I'm going to use for this. Now of course I've already prepared a lot, so let's dive in. Now what I've done first is I've cut out the first and this thingy that are on here. These three elements, these three elements I've cut out of the soft finish cardstock. And I've cut some other elements as well. So I'm going to color this using brushed corduroy, because this is the paper that I'm going to be using for some elements, and that really matches this paper beautifully. So I'm going to load up my brush and I'm just gonna color all the elements. Now since this is the soft finish cardstock, look at how that takes the color. Isn't that is something that never ceases to amaze me. So that's that. I'm gonna do that to all the elements. Now I'm not shading, I'm just coloring them in. So that's that. And now what I want to do, because it's oxides, and I just love what happens when you wet this, especially with this color, it's like magic. So I'm just going to spray all this with water and let that dry a bit, but I'm going to help it along. Now in a perfect world you will let this dry naturally, because that will intensify the oxidation, but also intensify the color splotches that are on there. I don't have time because I'm filming. Okay, now all my elements are colored and dried, and this is what I meant about this color. It gives a shade of green and that matches that perfectly. So I'm going to put these to the side, and then I'm going to get my first element out, which is this one. So let me see, I've cut all sorts of things out. Well, let's start with this one, because that one is on top. So I'm going to take these out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my frayed burlap. And I'm just going to etch this circle. And I'm going to place that circle on that circle I just colored, the one that's over there. So, and I'm just going to take some glue, not too much, just a tiny bit of glue. Because it's going to be in a pocket anyway, so it's not going to be... It doesn't have to be straight, David, it's a circle. I do want it to be in the middle, so that's that. Next I'm going to take this one. I'm just going to put some tiny dots of glue just around, and I'm going to put this on here as well, like so. Now with the set comes this little tag thingy. I'm always confused how to attach them, but I will just do it as I seem right, as I see fit. We'll just put that one here, and that will camouflage me being off a tiny bit. Ooh. Etch that first, David. There we go. And this will go onto my black matte layer. Like so. What I did, I saved this one, and I will put that in with it, but just not now because it doesn't look nice. But this is my template for when I put a picture in, I know how big to cut my picture. So I will save that. That will be behind here, and that will go in here as my first pocket page done. Now do you see how easy this is to assemble and to make beautiful pocket pages? Up. There we go. So by the time I'm ready, when I'm ready to put my picture on, I know exactly how big that should be. Now here is another piece that is this piece, and that is going to be on here. So again, this will give me a size to put my photo in, or a frame to put my photo in when I'm ready, because I'm going to put these in my December day by day. That's what I thought about. So I'm not going to put dates on it yet, except for one, but I do want them to be in there so they're ready for pictures by then. And I can always put them in between. This is going to go right on there, like so. So these are my first, I'm making a mess with my glue. These are my first pocket pages with the new die set done. So that's that. This is the next one. So I'm going to take out my black card, and I'm just going to put this one on there. And again, this is beautiful paper out of Reminiscence, the book. The book 4, that is. I think some stores might still have that. I should have done this before I put glue on it. Sometimes. Okay, there we go. Now I've got to line this up correctly. I don't want to mess it up again. Already messed up the circle. I know it's not straight. This one is good enough. Then I'm going to put this one on, but I want to put a hole reinforcer in there. So let me get my crocodile. I want a matte black hole reinforcer. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm not going to put a string in, I just want that hole reinforcer there, to be honest, because I like it. So there we go. You see what I mean? That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. So now this is going to be December 1st. So this is going to be my first page. After my dashboard. And then what I've done, I've cut out the one and colored that. So I'm going to inlay that in there. It's very subtle, but I just love that effect. And it's the same color as I used for the circle, so yeah, I like it when things come back. So I'm going to put the T in there. Is it just me? I think it looks fancy. Chic. Like something, if you buy something, you would pay extra for it. I would. So, I like that. There's not a huge contrast, but you can still see it, and it's beautiful. I like it. So, that's the first one. Done. Now this tag is in there, and you can cut it out with or without the first. So that's that. Now for the bottom one, I'm just going to etch that using my frayed burlap, and this will just be a photo mat, so I can slip in a photo whenever I have it. Let me put that on straight again and centered. Straight and centered would be nice for once, David. Good enough. But this is so easy to work with, and it's just so quick. Here, another page done. I just love it. I just love it. Right. Now this is also a beautiful, beautiful pocket, and I've used that for big pictures, and I've even did something with flowers on there and put that in there in the past. I couldn't find it that quickly, but it's there. I know it's there somewhere. Now this has this die in there and the big mat layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the big mat layer onto my black base card. No. First, edge it. I like edging my pages. I've always done that. I like the grungy vintage look it gives it, but also I don't like the white core. If you look here, you see that the core of the paper is white because it's printed paper. And this takes away that white, and especially when you put it on a black matte layer, I really don't like to see that white. So that's mainly, well, secondary reason why I do it. The vintage look and to take away that white edge. And then what I'll do, I'll take this strip with the heart and I will just put that on there at the bottom, and then my picture can go above that. Just give this some time to dry. Now this one is a matte layer for this one, and again very simple, and it really matches the square that I've got over here, even the circle, it matches that. So I'm going to etch that quickly, and then I'm going to put that on there. And then you can see very quickly I've done 3 pages already. And then there's only one more to go. And then we've used the complete set to make 4 pages with the pockets. I just think that's brilliant. So for me, this really makes these pockets even more fun to work with because, well, I just like that it's quick and easy, and I can spend my time being creative on other bits that I put in there. And I don't have to think about measurements or... So there we go. And then I've got the little scissors. Now what I'm going to do, because I do want these to stand out a tiny bit more, and it is going to be December, so I'm going to take my gold pigment ink, just dab that brush in there. I'm just going to dry brush this, just going in one direction, giving that a hint of gold. I just want that to stand out a tiny bit more. And I'm going to do the same here. Now you might not see that on camera, but if I tilt it, you see that there's a touch of gold on there. You see? That's all I wanted. I'm going to do the same here to the heart and to the arrow. And I might as well do it here on the circle part. That's making it Christmassy immediately. You see that? Love that gold. Yep, happy I did that. Good. Now I'm going to put this scissors right here. Just going to put that scissors on there, making a mess out of the glue, so it's a good thing this glue dries clear and matte. I will just put that to the side to dry. So that is also already done. That one is going in there, and this one is going at the bottom. Okay, that's already 3 done. And I love the color scheme, by the way. This is very vintagey but Christmassy. Yeah, cool. I like it. Okay, that's these 3 done. Next I'm going to be working with the little squares. So I've cut these out, and these are like tiny little deer frames, but again they match the other frames as well. So I'm just gonna etch them. There we go. That's that. And I've got 2 matte layers here that I'm going to put on there that are also going to be etched. And they've got that stitched edge again. And these are going to be my photo mats for now. I'm not going to do anything at the moment to them. I just want to show you how quickly you can make a base. Now I've done that I've sticked something onto the pocket page. That was not a good idea, but you live and learn, right? And they're on there. These can go in. So these are quite simple, but yeah, I still think fantastic base pages. So, and then I was just thinking, could be fun. But then I just have to color this a bit. So this is a stamp that came from the Christmas Lives Here release. I'm just going to put that on there. Just lift this a tiny bit. I like that. That one's going there. And that one's going there. So this is the complete set. Now, just to give you a hint of something that I'm going to be doing the next time. Like, I've got these photo frames that came from Christmas Lives Here. And they actually fit in there just perfectly. See that? So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next video. Just a bit of a teaser. But for now, these pages are all done. So let me just lay them out. We've got the square pages done, the small pocket, the half page, the big one and the little ones, all done, and I just love it. I think this is fantastic, a fantastic way to make pages quickly for your December day by day or whatever. I'm using a December theme because I'm still with my head in December day by day, but you can use them for anything. I've chosen a bit Christmassy, well, not even, doesn't have to be Christmas this, right? Yeah, okay, Santa's on there and the sled is on there, but other than that, this could be any day. But yeah, it's Christmas in my head. So that's where I'm going to be using them. I'm going to use them for my December day by day. I'm going to put hole reinforcers on. I'm going to do more, of course, once the pictures are there, but that's something to be seen in December. For now, I'm happy with these. Thank you, Esther, for making these. They made the pocket pages even more attractive to me. So thank you for that. And while I'm thanking, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. So I can't speak today, but that would really make my day. And also leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching this one, and I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.